All right, I'm just gonna do a quick video, just walking down to the garden area here. Okay, how do you land clients as a copywriter? Like, this is one of the toughest parts once you're getting into the freelance copywriting journey, is actually when you have the skill down, but now you're like, sweet, how do I make money with this skill? This is the hardest part. The hardest part isn't learning copy. That's still hard, you gotta put in the work, but it's actually, how do you turn your skill into dollars? Now, if you don't know me, my name is Brandon Story, and I've been a full-time copywriter for the past 6 years, making 6 figures per year as a copywriter, primarily with email copy. And so one of the main things that it comes down to, it's actually 2 things. So you need 2 things to land clients, and it's very simple, okay? So you just need either trust or proof, okay? Those 2 things, trust and proof. That's all you actually need to land a client. So what do I mean by that? So the very first place I recommend going to land a client, the easiest possible place, is go to people you already know. People who already know, like, and trust you. Trust. You have 2 levers you can pull on to land clients, trust and proof. When you're brand new though, you have 0 proof of anything. You have no results, no samples. Why would anyone want to hire you when you come into their DMs or pitch them via cold email or whatever, and they say, okay, so what have you done? And you say, well, nothing, right? Nobody wants to give you money. So where do you start? Start by pulling on the trust lever. This, you can land clients with 0 proof if you have trust. So this could be your next door neighbor, your friends, your family, your coworkers, and beyond that, people, maybe like a local business down the street who you can physically walk into their building and say, hey, look, I'm a real person. Hi. And you smile and greet them. That's gonna be easier to do than landing a client online. So landing a client offline with your local area, people who already know you in your local network, it is far easier. It's like 100 times easier to land your first client that way, because you can pull on the trust lever, even if you can't pull on the proof lever. Okay, so do that first. That's step 1. Start where you can. You don't have a portfolio yet, no samples, no results, nothing. Okay, what do? Pull on trust, pull on the thing you can pull on. It's so simple. Just go approach people you already know. Just let them know, hey, I'm a copywriter now. What's up? Go look, you know what? And don't just go and beg and ask and pitch and get aggressive. Like, go look at their website, go look at their socials, go look at their emails, go look at these people you already know, and go write down a few tips and let them know, hey, I'm doing this stuff now. I noticed a couple tips on your stuff. On your website, your call to action on your landing page is this and that. Your emails they have too much, walls of text, and you should change that. Your socials, your copy could be a lot better because of X, Y, Z. Just go give them a couple tips and then just start talking, right? It's pretty straightforward. And don't worry about money. Just go get any kind of client for free if you can. It doesn't matter. If you get paid for your first client or 2 or 3, that's a bonus. That's just icing on the cake. But the main thing when you're brand new, once you pulled as much as you can on that trust lever, going after friends, family, coworkers, people who have businesses, and they don't have to have some crazy online business. Just look at who do you know who has a business. It could be construction. It could be your cousin Bob's construction company, his roofing company. It could be your, neighbor who has a nail salon and out of her home. It doesn't even matter. Just go after whoever has a business at all, and then go do that for them. Go get that first project. It doesn't matter if you get paid or not, honestly, early on. That's just a bonus if you do. Be willing to do it for free. And why? Because you want to then, once you've exhausted the trust lever, hey, look at that cat in the background. Hey, I was looking for that one. I don't know where he went. That's hilarious. He's right there. Once you've exhausted your trust lever, okay, well, now you got a client or 2 for free, for cheap, doesn't matter. Well, go show off the result and the project you've done for them, the sample you've done for them. Go leverage that work experience. Go leverage the confidence you've gotten from that. Build a case study. What's a case study? A case study is where you show off, hey, here's a client I worked with. Here is the challenge they had. They couldn't make enough money from emails, we'll just say. And so I came in, wrote them some welcome emails, wrote them some broadcast emails once a week. And now they're generating an extra $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 per month in revenue in the past 30 days. Here's some of the emails I wrote. And here's a video testimonial from the person saying, yeah, this guy's legit. He actually did this thing and you should hire him too. there's a case study. Once you have a case study, right? Now you can pull on lever number 2, proof. Once you have proof, boom. Now you can go land any client online, any online client who's a complete internet stranger. That's the thing that they actually want. That's what it takes to go get them. You pull on the trust lever because that's the earliest when you have no proof yet. Then you go online once you have a bit of proof, a case study, and you go pitch strangers. It's hard to convince a stranger to hire a random person, right? It's risky. They don't have the time for it. They don't want to waste their money. But you go in and can say, hey, I've actually worked with somebody last month and I increased their email revenue by 20-30% in the first 30 days. And here's the case study. Here's the testimonial from the person. Here's their contact information if you want to reach out to them even. You show up with 2-3 of those case studies and you go into the DMs and you go find the right people, boom, you're in the money. You're in the money. It's proof. You pull on the proof lever. Okay, look, I see a chicken back there. I think it's a rooster. Where is it? I can't zoom in. Oh, he's right there. But anyways, that's it. Those are the 2 things. That's all it takes to land clients. Trust and proof. When you don't have proof, you can pull on trust. And once you have that bit of proof, go for those online clients. Okay? Start offline. People you already know, like, and trust. Who already know, like, and trust you. Go after the people when you have the trust lever. Okay? And then once you have that, go online. You don't have trust with people online? Okay, pull on proof. And then ultimately, at the end of the day, you want to be able to pull on as much as both as you can. So when you do go after people, when you do reach out to them online, go build up a little bit of trust. Go make your social media profile a little bit more optimized. Go show off, go warm them up before you cold pitch them in the DMs. Maybe go follow them, like them, comment on a post first, DM them to start a conversation. Build up a little bit of trust. When you do pitch them, maybe you pitch them, with a Google Doc audit and show off some tips, showing some proof, build up some more trust. Maybe you follow up with a Loom video. Maybe you follow up with a voice message. Every time you show your face online, you talk to people through a voice message and you mimic offline sales. You build more trust. So you can pull on both those levers online. That's how you land clients. If you want more help, I'll put another video up above and I'll put some paid help below to get your first $5,000 a month as a copywriter. Here we go.